Hello, welcome to Paul's Take, and this is my take on ordering a used game system, in this case, the Xbox One. I ordered it from Amazon. You really don't know what you're going to get, but let me show you what I got to give you an idea what happened to you. First of all, it came out from all the way from Arizona, and I live in North Carolina, so it's quite a ways. Might want to keep that in consideration, because look at this. So start off in Arizona, right in Meso. And then it went to Goodyear, Arizona. I guess that's a different part of Arizona. I don't know. So it went through that. And then it went to El Paso. So they handled it for a little while. Now each place, when they handle it, it goes through their sort. So it went through all these different places sort. So then it went to Arlington, Texas. So it went to the Arlington, Texas sort. Then it went to Jackson, Mississippi sort. And then it went to West Columbia, South Carolina, through their sort. Then it went to Greensboro, North Carolina. That's kind of close. Then it went to Raleigh, finally, and out for delivery. So it's been to how many sorts? Like everyone in the country before it got to me. So you're thinking, well, as long as the packaging did really well, then it probably wouldn't make a difference, right? Because you would think something like a game system would be packed really well. So let's take a look at the way this thing has been packed. Well, this is the way it came. Here's the box, in this ratty box, and it was rather small and very heavy. Much smaller than I expected, and actually heavier than I expected. And the box looks like it's like 10 years old. It looks like it's been on a travel across country on a pony or something, on a stagecoach. It was pretty ratted, I don't know, tore up, beat down, worn, weathered. All right, so check this out. So I opened it up finally, and there's some paper in there. Not very much paper. So it came with this one, it had told me, it's not a surprise, it only came with the connection to the TV and the power cord. So I had to order, so make sure you know what you're getting. And I knew that in advance, so it's not a big deal. So it came with what I expected it to come with. But the game system is about as big as the box. And there's hardly, like I said, there's no styrofoam at all. It was just laid there in that little bit of paper all the way across the country through numerous sorts. And it's here. Now, at this point, who knows if it's going to work, right? And I'm sure the inside of things is fragile and it's got a kind of electronics and everything. You know, it was actually very dirty as well. It was also very disappointing how dirty it was. And so, at least it came with everything I wanted. That's the important thing, right? Of course, it's got to work. At this point, I'm thinking 50-50 chance, right? So I got me a wet wipe and cleaned it all up. Make sure there's no cooties on it and no coronaviruses, or just nastiness. So, okay, so I cleaned it all up, and afterwards I hooked it all up, and that's the way it looks. It actually looks pretty good. I'm very impressed. It looks sharp. But how does it work, though? Does it work? That's the big question. I am glad to report it works perfectly. I bought my own controller, hooked it all up, plugged it right in. I guess it was reset, so it was all like brand new, basically, on when you plug it in and get what you expect. And it works perfectly. The Wi-Fi connected right, the cassette thing or slot thing, whatever it is, goes in and out, no problem. The buttons work, everything works perfect. So this thing apparently was made pretty durable, because I know it took a beating on the way here, and it works fine. So that was my experience. So really, you never know what you're going to get. But at least what I can suggest, what I recommend, is looking at the seller. Make sure they have good reviews. If they don't have any reviews or low reviews or bad reviews, then I would probably steer away. But if one has like hundreds of reviews and they're all relatively good, in the 90%ers, then I think you'll probably be all right. And you could actually return them if you're going through Amazon, which is why I went through Amazon. You could have gone cheaper other places, but I just didn't trust them. So I feel like I got a good deal. It works. I'm impressed. I'm impressed that it took the beating. So there you go. Well, that was my take. That was my experience. Good luck with your purchase of your game system that you order or used. Save me some money. I like it. You know, I didn't get the flashy box, but that's okay. Once it's plugged in, the box goes in the trash anyways. So there you have it. That's my take on buying a used game system online. Thanks for watching Paul's Take. Make sure you hit like and subscribe for more interesting content.